If you're itching to get in the garden, your green thumb is itching to get a little dirt in it, we are with the crackpot gardener, Cindy Shapton, who's got a really great tip for us today on how to take cuttings to make new plants.
Yes.
It's a great way to save money,
It's a great way to save money. It's a great way to keep a plant or make more plants.
Yeah.
It's something you really love. The first one we're going to do is a hydrangea. These are, there's no bloom on this. And all I'm going to do is, see these are called leaf nodes. And so we're just going to strip these leaves off.
All of the leaves?
No, just some of them.
Okay.
And what I like to do, you want to use a really sharp instrument when you cut them. So I'm going to cut this one up a little bit. And then what I like to do sometimes is I even like to damage it a little bit.
Oh.
And that kind of encourages roots to grow, believe it or not.
Really? I've never heard that tip.
And then I'm going to put it in a container of perlite.
So this whole container is just filled with perlite?
Just full of
And this is what it looks like here.
horticultural perlite,
Okay,
available at your local co-op. And you just put this in so that it's covering up those areas. See? Just stick it right down in there. Nothing to it, right?
Okay,
So that's how you would do a hydrangea. Rosemary is another plant that we love to have.
Yeah,
And
I
so-
love rosemary.
Yeah. And, so
And you were saying these don't grow very well from seeds sometimes
very
if you're trying to make new
very
ones.
hard to grow from seeds. So cuttings is your way to go. You want to cut 3 to 6 inches about of length, and then we're just going to strip these little side branches off.
Okay.
About that far.
Okay.
And again, this is just what I like to do. I like to just scrape
Just
them up
sort of
just a
scrape
little
them
bit.
up a
You don't
little
have
bit.
to, but yeah, you can.
It sure
And then we're
makes your
just going to
fingers smell good.
It does. And then we're just going to stick them in
Okay.
perlite. Okay, and I also have a lavender, which is the same difference.
Okay.
It's a lot like rosemary in the fact that it's slow to grow by seed, so why not take cuttings? So we'll do the same thing, strip those leaves off, cut it, just kind of, you can use your nail.
Yeah.
And just put
Scrape it up a little bit.
we can just we'll give it its own little container.
But you could, if you wanted to, put it in the same container.
You could.
Okay.
You could, but I try to kind of, kind of keep them all kind of separated. And then we have roses. That's another easy thing to do. And so here's one, and you'll need to use, here, I'll give you this one. This is a Penelope, and it doesn't have
the
little,
sticky
little
thorns.
pricky things on there.
Okay.
Yeah. So again, we're going to strip off the leaves. And that's good.
That
and
one
then,
good?
and then we're going to just rub, damage it a little bit.
And who doesn't love roses?
Who doesn't?
You know, you go to a friend's house and they have a rose bush that you like, and
maybe
they'll
give
give you a
bless
clipping.
you with a cutting.
Yeah, okay.
And now we're going to stick it. This is a root hormone, and sometimes people like to use these. I don't always use it, but it helps it to keep it from rotting. And roses take a long time to root, so we'll just put it in that, stick it in there.
Okay.
And that's all you do.
And that's it?
Yes, and I like to keep my pots in a container like this, and so when I water them, the perlite will swell. And it will, it's a sterile environment, which is great for plants. This will swell some, and then you just keep them moist.
So how often would you probably water these? When you just
whenever
feel
they
that the
get
soil
dry.
is dry, or not the
And
perlite's
then,
dry?
if you want to keep the humidity, another thing you can do is put a bag over it, which acts like a little greenhouse.
Would you set these out in a sunny location?
No, I would keep them in a kind of shaded area.
I see.
And if you had a greenhouse, that'd be great. But if you don't worry about it. Just keep it where they stay kind of warm. And check in about a month, and you should start to feel. I just kind of tug on them a little bit, and if you feel there's a little resistance,
you got a root.
We got a root growing.
I love it.
So that's all there is to it. And another thing you can do is mist them now and then. That helps them too. So a bag or mist them, and just be patient because it takes a while.
I love this. I've never really thought to do it, but I'm definitely going to try it, Cindy. These are great tips, and you can always find more of her tips on her website.
The Crackpot Gardener.
The Crackpot Gardener.
Well, Facebook actually, the
On
Crackpot
Facebook.
Gardener, or the website.
Oh, the website.
CindyShapton.com. Either one.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's fun.